Should we
Going live?
Should we go live through the whole house?
Yeah.
Just walk over
Yeah.
to the bathroom.
I think we're live here.
It's like if you go live in a minute, like just like pan and like Robbie and I can be in the showers. You
All right, you guys go get in the shower.
I feel like this is the first time like my grandmother FaceTimed with me and just like was talking and had no idea that I was there and live.
Yeah. Are you gonna go get in the shower?
Yeah. Yeah.
We should all. Let's all go get in the shower.
No, that's
kind of weird.
No. Have you seen the shower? It's not weird at all.
no. You just think it's weird because it's your first meetup. This happens all the time. All the YouTubers do this. It's normal. Don't worry about it.
Nothing about social media.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to a modified version of Monster Bass Live. We're coming to you from Texas. I guess I could walk outside and then walk you guys through the house, and then we can see who's all here because we got a lot of guests. So I'm gonna go outside. I'll show you the house. Okay, so we got the house here. It's pretty darn nice. Ooh, it's pretty good size. There's Mongo. He's taking care of the boat. All right, so we rented this house, and all right, here's one of the bedrooms. I'll take you guys upstairs. I'll show you the bunk bed where Alex Rudd's gonna be sleeping. Don't tell him. He doesn't get here until tomorrow. All right, there's another room. Look at this. Look at this theater. It's pretty dope. Dope theater. More bedrooms. Alex Rudd, if you're watching, don't worry. I reserved this room just for you. He's gonna be so pissed. Don't worry, Alex. You got the bottom bunk. All right. We'll go down here. Got a lot of guests here today. It's kind of exciting. All right. Okay. We're going to go over here. Another bathroom, another garage. Let's see what's going on in here. Look at the size of this room. I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, it's just Jeremy in the shower.
No big deal.
Just I don't know where Rafi is, but
This place is ridiculous.
yeah, this place is ridiculous. Let's go outside, and then we'll set up and we'll get ready to see what's going on because we're coming to you live from Texas. We got some stuff for people. What? All right. We got the backyard. We got little geckos. We got the pool. It's like 800 degrees outside, or I would hang out here. But maybe we will, maybe we won't. So yeah, we got the pool. We basically got the entire team here. We got like 10 guys here today. I'll go back inside in a little bit, and we'll do a little roll call. But I just had my first experience at Buc-ee's. If you haven't been to Buc-ee's, I've never seen anything like it. 225 gas pumps. And they got everything in there you can imagine. From small explosives to teenage liquor drinks that come in the shape of an apple that have 15% alcohol. And we're going to try some later on tonight. So yeah, we're going to see. Uh-oh. Here comes Jeremy Francis.
You're getting real motion sickness.
Is it really bad?
I don't know about y'all, but we're like getting sick in there watching Rick because of the movement.
Is it really? All
I'll
right.
save the motion for the ocean later.
Okay. It's my show. I can do it. It's not me moving, it's the earth. Chuck Norris is doing push-ups. Okay, I'll stop it since Carol Ferg said so. All right, so we got a great show for you today. we don't have the call-in number. So what we're going to do is we're going to hand out Rafi's phone number, and I'm going to have you guys call Rafi. He won't mind. It's a fake number anyway. But let's go in and let's see who's here. Let's crack a cold one. And let's talk about why we're in Texas. It's like I can watch myself.
You're gonna break the space-time continuum.
So weird. All right. So Rafi and I flew in this morning. Can I show you guys something? Let me show you guys who sat next to me. Do you guys remember Stretch Armstrong from the 70s?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 80s, 70s, whatever. So I decided, I'll take the exit row, and I never take the window. I took the window, and then this guy sat next to me. I'm not joking when I tell you. When he sat down in the middle seat, it was as if it was like muffin tops pushing out from everywhere. It was the worst little trip ever. Anyway. All right, so we're hanging out here, and who's all here? Do you guys want to come and say hi?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go by height.
Wait, isn't this the Lone Star meetup?
Yeah, it's the Lone Star meetup, so you should host it.
Yeah.
Let's host this.
Yeah. What's happening, guys? Monster Bass is here in Dallas, Texas. We are kicking it this weekend. We've already been to Buc-ee's. Probably gonna take him to Torchy's Tacos. Rafi said Busey's. Like he's gonna be deported back to California as soon as possible. We're going to eat some barbecue tonight.
Yeah.
We're just doing all the things that you do when you're in Texas that Californians don't normally get the privilege of doing. So probably gonna go shoot some guns. Probably gonna go shoot some guns, ride some horses. Just do Texas stuff.
We're gonna ride horses.
I don't know. I got horses.
You do?
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
In your backyard?
Well, my family's got horses. If you want to go ride.
What are we doing here?
We're gonna shoot guns for sure.
Why aren't we doing
The
this?
Monster Bass live from Texas. Glad you guys are with us. We're gonna have an awesome weekend, literally the full weekend. Tomorrow's gonna be kind of a pre-game, getting ready for the tournament. The guys that haven't fished Lake Lewisville before
Again with the pre.
are gonna get out on the lake. Saturday's a tournament, which hopefully your boy and OWA are gonna win it. So Oklahoma's Worst Angler will be here tomorrow. Rudd will be here tomorrow. Joey and Drew from JD Fishing Adventures will be here tomorrow. So the full team, most of the team, I shouldn't say full team, most of the team will be here ASAP. And then, might have some fish to show on Sunday too. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a fun weekend. Stay tuned to Instagram as well because we're going to go live over there throughout the whole weekend.
Can you move
And,
my number that I pinned to the
What
screen?
happened? I don't know how to do this.
I do it.
All right, I'll let you do it. Anyways, glad you guys are here.
All right. So it's already pinned.
No, but you put it on the screen.
No, you can't do
You
that.
can't do that for YouTube. You have to use.
Oh, here we go. Well, we got our first caller. Let's telemarketer.
Go ahead, caller.
Hi. Wow, that was actually really quick. I didn't expect to just get through.
Are you calling my personal cell phone?
Oh, well, that's fair.
Who is this?
My name's Chris. I'm Northwest Fisherman on YouTube.
What's going on, Chris?
Oh, not much. I was just kind of curious if you guys ever have any intentions of coming up to the Pacific Northwest to fish, or if you guys have any ideas for like rainbow trout style baits, because we don't have shad up here.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I would love to go up, and I'd probably more likely want to cross the border and do the BC salmon run.
Oh yeah.
Because I lived in Vancouver for 8 years, and it's amazing, and it's beautiful, right? So.
Oh yeah.
But where are you? Like more near like the Columbia River?
I actually live basically in Seattle, so everything's pretty close to me.
Well, why don't you plan the meetup and we'll just all show up?
I'd be down for that. That'd be super cool. So are you thinking like salmon, kings, steelhead, or what are you thinking?
Well, I'm gonna guess that no one here besides myself has ever gone salmon fishing. You have?
Yeah, I used to live in Nashville.
Oh. Well, there you go. So what?
Well, he knows.
Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. I'm gonna bring Mongo John from Mongo Fishing over here, and he can talk salmon fishing. You guys plan it out.
I haven't lived in the Pacific Northwest.
Hold on. Is that better?
How tall are you?
I'm 6'6".
6'6".
Oh,
5'18".
And the math works on it.
It does. It does. I entered a basketball tournament in the 6 foot and under category as 5'18".
I get it. Basketball.
I like it.
Yeah. So what was the question? You want to do trout fishing up there? Salmon fishing.
I hope so. It's already had some.
Did you?
So do you fish the Columbia or do you fish Skagit? Where do you fish?
Usually for salmon, I bounce between like the North Fork for silvers. I'll hit the green, and I'll do the Milk River, the Puyallup when the pinks come in. I made a couple trips down to the Columbia. It's a little rough on my boat. My boat's not quite adequate how I feel on the Columbia.
Right. Do you ever do any of the trolling or mooching in the Puget Sound?
I do a lot of mooching.
I have, and I've done the Lake Washington trick of the blue gamakatsu.
What was that?
In Lake Washington, I've also done, if you just throw just a bare blue gamakatsu,
Yeah.
the kings will hit that for some reason. But
That's because they want those herrings.
yeah, but I'm just amazed that they can pick up just that single hook in the water. It's kind of amazing.
I don't.
But I also
I
typically just do smaller streams and stuff like that, like bobber dogging for steelhead and just
Yeah, I like eating steelhead. Not gonna lie.
oh, it's an amazing fish.
Yeah, totally.
Have you done any of the hikes up in the Northern Cascades? There's some really good trout fishing up there.
No,
up
I
by,
haven't
Lake
yet.
Diablo.
That's on the list. I've been mostly just staying south. I've only been here for like 5 years or so.
Okay,
I'm originally from the Midwest.
What's the name of the town?
What brought you there?
Correct.
Well, Illinois is a pretty horrible place. Like, especially where I was living, tax-wise and everything else. And I mean, I'm more than willing to trade how flat everything is there for the mountains here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is undeniable beauty up there. That's for sure.
So I'll tell you what. Why don't we? You work out some details. Hit up Rafi at marketing@monsterbass.com.
Or on my phone.
Or
Literally on my phone.
Yeah.
and maybe we can get something planned.
Oh, that would be awesome. That'd be super, super cool.
All right. You got a question for anyone else here?
No, really. I guess that was really about it. I was just kind of curious if you guys were gonna make like a trout bait for bass, because we don't have shad up here.
So when you say a trout, but do you mean more like a trout pattern?
I think like a glide. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna
go for Sunday.
Oh, we're live?
Wait, you're doing something? My bad, boss. You told me to tell you as soon as Jeremy found out.
Thank you, Rocky. You're doing a great job. Yeah, we'll have some trout patterns. I'm making suspending versions of the Slick Stick 99 and the Slick Stick 110, and there'll be trout patterns in that. And then there's another minnow type bait, and then there's a wake bait.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And I haven't seen the mock-ups of a glide bait yet. So I know we're working on that.
Oh, that would be super, super awesome. Yeah, because I mean, we've got bluegill and perch up here.
Sure.
And those color schemes work absolutely great. Actually, the Monster Bass box that I got 2 or 3 months ago had that Vicious 110 in the perch, which worked out perfectly for me.
Oh,
I actually caught the biggest rainbow I've ever caught on that
nice.
during a bass tournament. So it was
Nice.
kind of like, oh, yeah, this is really awesome, but this is not what I wanted right now.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
That's how it works, though.
It's how it works. So
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that was really it. I was just really hoping that you guys were going to have trout patterns coming.
we will. Hey, I appreciate you calling in, and like I said, keep in touch with Rafi, and we'll get something planned.
Oh, for sure. I'll go ahead and message in so
Yeah.
you guys
Feel
know
free
who I
to
am.
like 24/7. Like even if like you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, you know what, I got a really good idea. Just give Rafi a call.
I bet you won't.
That works. I can just text them too. All right. Well, you guys take care, and I'm going to go back to listening to the live stream.
Okay.
Good chatting with you.
See ya.
All right. Bye.
Nice meeting you guys too. Bye.
Bye. Can you imagine the phone's gonna ring in the middle of the night and Shanica's gonna be like, "What do you mean you give out your phone number?"
Blind Eye Fishing is like, now that I have the number, I'll get something done.
All right. Well, the phone lines are open, and this is your opportunity to talk to anyone that you want here.
And introduce the rest of the people.
Oh yeah, come on in. Go in. Talk. Go in.
Googly Eye Squad.
By the way, this is Dat Van. He's going to be my fishing partner for the tournament.
What's up, y'all? You guys probably know me. I'm like the young kid in this group now.
Superstar.
I guess you could say I make a lot of short videos. You've probably seen them all over TikTok or YouTube. I get a ton of views.
Tick what?
TikTok.
Rick Talk. We call it Rick
Oh,
Talk.
Rick Talk. Rick Talk. Sorry. But yeah, I'm with MONSTERBASS now, so we're gonna be having a tournament this weekend. I'm gonna be fishing with John back there, the 6'6" giraffe. So that'll be super cool. And yeah, from here, yeah.
You guys look like identical twins.
Yeah, but yeah.
You actually, when he's standing about 11 feet away, you guys look like you're about
Hold
to
on.
say.
You stand on
Stand still. Stand still. Look how big your head is.
Yeah, my head looks massive.
In
But,
fact, I'm 5 feet behind you, but.
And you could reach it.
but yeah, guys.
Wow, your head is really big.
Yeah, I do. Have a big
I
head.
hope you give your mom a lot of hugs.
It was a C-section. It was a C-section.
All right. Well, still.
Still. Embarrassed. Come on now.
You walked up. Yeah. You guys.
But yeah, I still had to.
Okay. You don't want to pimp. You don't want to pimp out your channel anymore.
You should.
I'm doing all right.
What's it called?
Yeah, he is. He's got I have more followers than you, Rick.
All right, then get out of here. We got a phone caller. Go ahead. There's some guy named Tom Haynes on the phone.
Never heard of him.
All right. Wait a minute, isn't that T-Rex?
Oh yeah. We're coming back.
How do
It's everything spells.
I know your phone number. I don't know your code.
Yeah, I
Though.
probably shouldn't.
You should call
announce
T-Rex
it.
back.
Your code name.
We're in Texas, so I'm dipping these things called Grinds coffee pouches. We're gonna see if they work like coffee. If I'm still live at like 3 a.m, you're gonna know that they work.
I thought you were gonna say 3 days.
Yeah. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
What's happening, Rick?
You tell me.
Oh, just kicking myself for not being there with you guys.
It's not too late. Wait, don't you have a tournament?
Yeah, I'm going to be fishing a tournament by myself because my jackass partner decided he didn't want to go.
Oh.
What a
Wait,
jackass.
isn't that your brother or your cousin?
Just a good friend.
No, not anymore.
Are you about to come online here too?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I can't.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, if I didn't have to work, I would have jumped in the truck, grabbed my boat, and been on my way. But I got to work tonight.
Hold on. I can't hear you. Did you say that if
I said if I didn't have to work tonight, I'd have jumped in my boat and my truck, and grabbed my boat and been on my way. I would have been able to make it, but I got to work tonight, and I don't get off until 9 a.m. and there's no way I'd be able to drive there and make it in time. Not pulling a boat.
I understand. So you want to talk to somebody here?
No, I just called in to say, hey, I hope you guys had fun. Wish I was there.
Don't really like you guys, but
I love everybody there. You know, you guys all know that I love everybody there. You know, Jeremy is one of my favorites. Jeremy's always Johnny on the spot when I have questions for him. So he's a good brand ambassador for you, Rick.
Oh, I just want to make sure we're talking about the same Jeremy. This guy?
Yeah,
Hey, man,
fishing with the Lone Star with the cool wrap on the boat.
I am always happy to help you guys. This is gonna sound like a sales pitch, but it's not. Like most of you guys know, but I just started fishing at the end, like literally December 2017, bass fishing, and everything I've learned has been from other people being gracious enough to answer my questions. So anytime someone has a question for me, I will do anything I can to get as much information as possible to help them catch fish. So I've got no agenda. Even these guys that I'm fishing against in this tournament, I'm going to tell them some spots they can go catch fish. And I know John's boat's faster than mine, so he can beat me to the spot. But, you know, I'm happy to share. I'm happy to share. So, no, T-Rex, man, I'm glad you called in. It's good to talk to you and catch up a little bit.
That's good. And I am, like I said, man, I'm digging that wrap on that boat. It's cool.
In fact, these guys here, they haven't even seen it yet live. So, but I appreciate that. The guys out in Tyler, Texas, did an amazing job on that wrap. Tyler Wrap Company. They crushed it. It looks great. It's actually the first time that company never wrapped a boat, I guess, as small as mine. It's a 17.5-foot Ranger. So they literally, I got it there that morning, and that same day they mapped it out, designed it, or not designed it, but you drew the dimensions, printed it, and had it ready by noon. It was crazy. So pretty cool.
Wow, that's quick.
And big thanks to these guys for making it happen too. Yeah. But tomorrow, Chauncey Cotton will be here as well, and he had the original first boat wrap on a Monster Bass boat. So you're going to see 2 wrapped boats this weekend. Pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, I wish you good luck this weekend. I hope you win, but unfortunately, I'm rooting for Ralphie to win.
Me, so it's kind of going to be like you know, Oklahoma's first angler is fishing with me. You know, anytime we get together, I do beat him, but you know, we're on the same team this time, so it's going to be
not really hard.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of weird.
It's not really hard. I think the one we got to worry about is the guy standing right over there. That guy right there.
Where are you pointing?
I'm sending all kinds of pointers to Rafi so he can win. So I'm rooting for Rafi.
Oh, you're not allowed to go get tips before. That's not in the rules. You can't call.
It's pre-tips.
Oh, pre-tips.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It was cooking tips. Cooking tips. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Cooking tips.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm sure you guys got plenty of callers. You guys have fun, and I'll be watching as much as I can.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
All right, Rick. You guys have a good one.
We got someone who's going to film it. Tyler Anderson from Tyler's Real Fishing is going to be on the water that day.
Oh, is Tyler coming?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's going to film it. Yeah, he's going to film it and edit it. I got to call him tomorrow to work out the details. So, anyways. All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, bye. All right. So, what is the water temperature in Texas right now?
About 74, 75 degrees.
It's warmer than my pool. 75.
That was a week ago though, and we've been in the 90s, so it's probably gonna be mid to upper 70s.
So he has no idea.
You know what we should have done? We should have brought Tagged out, and he could have worked the grill all weekend long, filmed it, fished, and
Next time.
yeah, for sure. We should bring private chefs from now on. All right, who else? Who made that? What did you make this in like home ec art class?
Oh, I have a feeling you did it.
Seriously, did you make this yourself?
Yeah, I carved out a bass movie. I got a video all about it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, I may have built there and caught a fish on the same day.
You made this. That's amazing. Look at this.
We're gonna need.
It's a popper and a weight bait.
We're gonna need 40,000
like about an inch
for
or
the
two.
mega opening box.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. So true story. Cliff Pace has a line of balsa baits. What's it called? Black Label or what's the line? It's under V&M, but it's a different line. And they literally tried to talk to me about putting them in the box, and I was just like, as much as that sounds really great, this sounds like the most ridiculous and bad decision ever. Like you're gonna make
It's a
like
Louisiana company.
you're gonna make
That's really
like
bad.
30,000 of these things, and you're gonna carve them all. Like you won the Bassmaster Classic. If you didn't take that $1 million and put it somewhere good, so it's working for you, so you don't have to carve 40,000 of these that you're not gonna make a penny on. You're crazy.
The pacemaker swim jig though is pretty legit.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good one.
I love it.
Okay. Who's calling in to harass Rick? Nobody's calling in right now. You guys need the number? Here, I'll give it to you. There you go. I'll pin it. How many times as a kid did you call that number?
I don't want to talk about it.
Everybody called that number. Tommy Two-Tone, 8675.
8675309.
And then there's like the rumors that it was like, oh, it's a school in New Jersey. It's this, it's that. And it's like,
I want to say that I once saw like behind the music where somebody had the number and like it drove them and said,
So quick fun fact, I actually, this is like talking about dialing phone numbers. I have like a knack for.
do you want to tell her?
Sure. We're talking about like dialing phone numbers as like kids and stuff like that. For some reason, I have a knack for winning radio station events.
Here we go.
Oh, we got a caller. Hang on, I'll hold that story for a minute.
No, tell it.
We're live. We got a caller. We're live. Go ahead, caller.
Okay, guys, you know it's your main man, Mr. Gambit 2000. Yes. What is the good word? You guys are in Texas. You mosquito fighting.
What's happening, my man? How are you?
We're doing good, man. What's happening? You know, we had to lay over the rest last month, so we get back to the normal, man. You know, it's always tough. Just hanging tough, but I'm glad to see that you guys have been going strong in Texas. The mosquitoes biting yet?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. You said, hope things are going well in Texas, and I missed what you said after that.
Yeah, the mosquitoes biting in Texas yet?
One more time. I can't hear him. Sorry.
This is gonna get the mic adjusted. Hold on. I said, are the mosquitoes biting?
Oh, yes. Yeah. So he has some mosquitoes biting in Texas. Yes. There's a beautiful outdoor area back here with a pool. You saw where Rick was started off the live stream rocking in the chair. These boys are going to get eaten alive out there, especially these Californians. They're not used to this. Now Vinny from Louisiana, he's going to think these things are like little gnats compared to what he has in Louisiana. But
They don't know what mosquitoes really are. That's our state bird.
that's how he made that hat out of mosquitoes.
I know they bite hard down there in Texas, man. So make sure you take some video and some snapshots of the mosquito bites because I know they're gonna get bit out. They're gonna go, what the hell? They'll appreciate California a little bit better when they get those mosquito bites from Texas.
This is true. This is true. Hey, real quick, can you, I don't know, move closer to the phone or adjust it? We're having a hard time hearing you.
Okay, let me just get this right here. Let's go ahead and do here. All right, we're doing good now. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, that's much better.
That's much better. Okay, all right, guys. I'm glad to see that you guys are having a good time. This again for 2000. You know, I got to take care of a little housekeeping for Rick. Rick knows he meets me on these Thursdays to let him know about the Monster Bass, VIP list and getting on that list and making sure people log in and give that phone number so Rick can send you a text on Monday and Friday to let you know that this week, if you're not on that list, you missed out on that buy a hoodie, get a hoodie. It was a buy one, get one free for Monday, guys. If you don't know about that VIP list, get on that man's VIP list.
Preach. Preach.
Now, of course, now, the next one is coming out west. I want to be on board. Let me know when you bring it out west.
You mean like West Texas?
Guys, I'll definitely be there.
You mean like West Texas, like El Paso?
No, man. I'm in California, man. We're in Los Angeles. We're not too far from Rick. So when you come to my hood, we watch your back. I come to your hood, just put me a sack. We're all good.
Do they actually fish out there? Is there fishing in like urban LA?
The largest bass
of course, we got them in the local ponds inside the city, but you're competing with tampons and cigarette butts in some of the ponds. So that's one of the things you get with the inner city.
Sounds like the Trinity River here in Dallas. That's about what it's like down here too.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. But we got the big bass lakes. Butch Brown showed you what Rick is close to. Rick is less than 40 minutes from Castaic, and he can catch big bass anytime he wants to. We got some 10-pound and 20-pound bass up in that lake. Guys, still trying to find them.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time, man. If it's not in Texas, I try to poo-poo it, but I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know, man. I see what you've been doing online, man. I see some of the bass you're pulling out. I know what Texas brings. Texas is on the mark again. They know between Texas, Florida, and California, we set the standard for big bass.
I agree. Those are the three places to be.
Goat with bass fishing. I was like,
And that's what I'm saying now, guys. So this is what we're going to say. Whoever catches the biggest bass, what's the biggest prize we're going to give out for the biggest bass of the tourney?
All right, that is a good question. Now, I will say in the tournament itself on Saturday, for those of you guys that don't know, I do work with Shills. I was able to connect Shills with the veterans group, and Big Bass for the tournament gets a $250 Shills gift card. Now, Big Bass for the Monster Bass team, we'll have to discuss that with Rick and see what he wants to pony up for one of us.
For what?
For which one of us catches the biggest bass.
Oh, we're gonna get down the phone.
That's what's going to get bragging rights now, guys. Whoever gets that biggest bass, that's your bragging rights to the next tournament. So for sure, get the big bass guys, and you can say I'm the biggest bass guy on the team.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should actually have OWA who's coming tomorrow. We should have him bring the belt, and whoever catches the biggest fish gets to take on.
That's a Monster Bass bragging rights for sure.
Yeah. Alex doesn't want to give up the belt though. He's won it one time and won't challenge anyone else. So.
But I'm going to tell Rick, you should go ahead and tell Alex once he gets there. You know, Alex got disqualified for being a pro. Now, if Alex gets there, you should tell him when he gets there. Sorry, Alex, you can't fish. You were classified as being a pro because you got so many people watching your channel. And Alex, he'll get a joke out of that one.
This is true. Now Rudd is fishing the kayak. So this tournament on Saturday, there's actually a kayak division and a boat division. So Alex Rudd will be fishing the kayak division along with Joey and Drew on the Monster Bass team of JD Fishing Adventure. So those three will be on the kayak side, and the rest of us are going to split up in 4 different boats on the boat side. So we're kind of almost going to have like 2 different competing tournaments even within our own team, but Big Bass will still I can run home and get you the kayak. All right, comment here in the feed. All right, hang on. Hang on. All right, comment in the feed if you guys want to see Rafi fish the tournament in my kayak. Let us know. I'll definitely run home and go get it, and he can enter Saturday.
Well, bring it anyway. I think it'd be great to see someone at least in your kayak. If you're not in it, let's see what they can do in a kayak. It's always thrilling to see somebody put that kayak work in.
Hey, I'll just tie it on to the boat, and we'll just pull him behind us the whole way.
hey, I'm telling you right now, if that man ties on a Ned rig, he's going to be outside the boat anyway. So you might want to bring it just so we can tow behind mine. Ned rigs aren't allowed on my boat.
Why?
Well, for sure, I can tell it's going to be lots of fun. So let's see that barbecue chopping down today. Go ahead and put that barbecue pics up on the gram. Let's see everybody who can eat the most barbecue and who can lick the meat off the bone first.
Hey,
we're barbecue eating contest.
We are heading there tonight. I'm taking them to Hard 8 barbecue joint. We got another call coming in. That individual is going to have to hold or call back. But all right, Mr. Fitz, we'll call you back. But I'm taking them to Hard 8 barbecue
care,
tonight.
Guys. Mr. Gavin on the mic. Have a good one, guys. Take care.
All right, take care.
All right.
Dude, I'm pretty sure the wife loves the Hard 8.
But yeah, the meat sweats are definitely coming tonight with the amount of barbecue that's going to be consumed. All right, got another caller. You can take back over your live.
You take it over.
Your live.
Me? Yeah. Nobody wants to watch me.
What's happening?
Only 3 people watch my video. 2 of them are my mom.
How are you?
Not too bad. How about you?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. I get to just be here, have the whole Monster Bass team come to me here in Dallas. This is great.
Yeah. No kidding. Sounds like it's gonna be an amazing time.
Oh yeah, and only half the squad's here right now. Wait till tomorrow. It'll really get ramped up.
Man, I just got done fishing.
They're not amazing,
I
but
love fishing down
they
there.
can't stop it.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Hey, by the way, let me see those real quick. Has anybody
Anyone know about the BC's beaver nuggets?
anybody a fan of the beaver nugs? They're pretty darn good. Sorry, I had to pry the bag away from Rick. I'll get it back now. Well, what's going on?
Oh, not much. I was calling to see. I just want to call it. All the fun you guys are having talking about bragging rights. I was calling in to maybe give an idea about what the loser should get.
Oh, I like it. All right, all right. All right, so this is what the loser is going to have to do or get. Let's hear it.
All right. Has anybody ever heard of a drink called the grappa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Take a shot at whoever the primary loser is. Like if there's a whole bunch of them, they all have to line up shots of grappa with a little mixture of sriracha and then take it.
That's a horrible idea.
Hey,
And you got to do it.
It's good motivation to make sure you're on your game next time you have one of these little gatherings.
And you got to do it with one of these in your mouth too. This is the coffee pouches double mocha. I think it'd go really well with what you were just mentioning.
Oh, that's
Tasty.
Somebody please film it. Please film it.
Oh, there's I think there's plenty of cameras around this joint right now.
Excuse me. Yeah,
Some
I
that we don't even know
don't
about.
doubt that. So, where exactly are you guys fishing?
Well, we will be at Lake Lewisville, and Lake Lewisville is pretty much in the heart of Dallas. It's quite honestly not. It's the lake that I live the closest to, and I hardly ever go. If that tells you how good the lake is.
Wow, you're really selling it to the rest of the
Well, but here's the deal. It was so close, and with the veterans group and the local police department that is helping to host this thing, it just made sense that we did it at this lake. So we're doing it at Lake Lewisville. There'll be fish caught, and there's plenty of big fish in there. But they can be elusive.
Elusive, or is it, like how pressured is this lake? Because honestly, I've never fished that far out west of Texas before. I've only fished East Texas.
Yeah, fishing pressure is not real pressured, but what everyone will probably have to deal with is pleasure boaters. It is the pleasure boating lake of Dallas, and so that's going to be really fun.
Oh man, I definitely jumped my fair share of wakes last summer. I'm looking forward to it this summer.
Yep.
So, but all right, so who all do we have there? Because honestly, I saw Rick and
Got this guy.
oh gosh.
All right.
Seriously, like, who's all there right now?
All right. So you got me, Fishing Lone Star, Jeremy. You got Dad Van from Houston. You got Vinny behind me from Pelican Bone Outdoors out of Louisiana. I can't pronounce the town.
Barataria, Southeast Louisiana,
Yeah, near New Orleans. We'll just say that.
on the water.
And then you got Mongo, aka John Carroll. And
I
then
know Mongo.
yeah, so Mongo's here. And then tomorrow, both Alexes, Alex Rudd will be here kind of late afternoon. Alex Epperson, OWA, Oklahoma Source Angler, will be here tomorrow evening. And then Joey and Drew from JD Fishing Adventures will be here as well. And I think that is – oh, and Chauncey.
Read the comments.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. And Rafi, too.
That would be kind of funny. Y'all snaked his phone and left him in LA. That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, he's here too. But then Chauncey Cotton, who is currently serving our great country down at the border of Texas, is going to take a break and come here and come fish with us as well. So he's also on the team.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's going to be an amazing trip.
Yeah, I think the cool part about this weekend is we're here, we're gonna have a ton of fun, but we're also here to help support and raise a lot of awareness for Veterans Creed Outdoors, the Texas chapter. They do a lot of amazing outdoor stuff for first responders, veterans, etc., to help relieve PTSD for a lot of those guys and gals. So if we can be here and help raise awareness for that and support that cause and have a lot of fun doing it, then it's a win-win.
It's an amazing cause. I'm actually working on something like that for coming up for Memorial Day myself, but I'm not ready to reveal that just yet. But that is an amazing cause. I love hearing about things like that. I got family that suffer from PTSD. I got a brother that was he wasn't like in the middle of Black Hawk Down, but he was with the tanks coming in.
Oh wow, wow.
So we couldn't get him in a movie theater for almost 20 years. So his PTSD was so bad. So I definitely understand it, and I'm all for that. That's excellent.
Well, I view it this way. I've never served. Quite honestly, I consider myself probably not a big enough man to go do that. To be honest with you, yeah, and I'm okay saying that because there's tons of great men and women who do serve our country or have served our country. But I personally started fishing to get away from stress. I wouldn't definitely call it PTSD because that downplays the real aspects of it. But I personally started fishing to get away from stress of life, from work, from just things that were going on in my life at the time. And to this day, that's what I use fishing for. So I only know what it did for me, fishing, being outside, and the stress that I had, much less the stress that these men and women have. So I think it's an awesome cause. Happy to be here and happy to support it.
Definitely. Most definitely.
All right.
Anyway,
Well,
no, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Y'all have a good one. Good luck in Slay. And,
absolutely.
hopefully I'll get to talk to one of you guys again very, very near future. Y'all have a good one.
Sweet. No, thank you for calling in. Good to talk to you.
Donald Yates is in Louisiana, about 45 minutes away from Toledo Bend, and wants to know if you have any tips for bank fishing.
Ooh, there you go.
Boy, do I.
No, unfortunately, I don't have. Watch out, those hooks are sharp, man.
You got to set up the question because I don't know that everyone heard me.
So, he wants to know Donald Yates or Gates? Yates. He wants to know if I have any tips for bank fishing. Honestly, most of the area I fish is all tidal waters. So when it comes to lakes, honestly, I'll be learning this week, and this is probably the second lake I've ever fished. So I really don't have much. I mean, I've caught fish from the bank.
Rick, you got to bail our boy out.
It's pretty much we Toledo Bend area.
Yeah, you throw a Ned rig.
No.
You got a better idea?
Actually, what you do is this popper that I hand carved out of basswood. I caught a bass from the bank with this popper that I hand carved out of basswood, by the way. So I think you need to purchase one of these. Monster Bass is a Monster Bass prototype, as a matter of fact. Doesn't have a name yet. Rafi's going to name it this weekend when he catches his PB off of this thing. But do you have any?
See, look what happened. We lost 2 thumbs up.
I
since
told
you've
you.
been on.
I told you.
Can you guys please do me a favor? Can you guys go hit the thumbs up? I need him catching fish tomorrow.
Oh, I'm going to catch some fish tomorrow. I'm catching my PB tomorrow. You didn't know
What is
that?
it, 4?
That would be my PB.
What's your PB?
Maybe 3. Yeah. The bass don't get very big in the marsh.
We're breaking it this weekend.
What's your PB?
Heck yeah. I want to break it on this. Think I can break it on this?
I don't even think you can catch that anymore.
Whoa. Whoa. I have feelings, you know.
It's too light, and it's extremely light.
Yeah, that's some weight to that bad boy.
I have a
Fly rod.
yeah.
We just lost 2 more thumbs up.
Let's see if they come home when I move.
All
Let's
right.
see. Watch it. Let's see.
I swear to God, you were sitting there and we had 46 and now we have 43.
That hurts my feelings, John.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
we're back up to 46.
literally. You literally laughed.
wait. Oh, 47. Wait.
It's so bad.
All right, let's see.
48.
Let's try it.
We're going to lose them.
This guy doesn't have any.
Oh, my
doesn't know
God.
how to
You're like
bank
YouTube
fish.
kryptonite.
I know, man. Pelican Bone Outdoors.
What?
Y'all check it out. Thumbs up, man.
What to use when
Must subscribe.
you can see the bass, but they just won't bite?
Ned Ray.
Live bait?
Just throw a live bait at him.
You can see the bass.
You
and
can
won't
see
bite.
them, but they just won't bite.
Just keep bugging them. Are they on beds?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It doesn't say.
If they're on beds, just keep bugging them.
Yeah, it's wrong bed.
That's about the only time I'll throw a Ned rig
Oh,
He admitted it. I heard him.
because I'm sitting still.
I'm gonna change his mind.
see? Ron,
Like I
Ron
said,
said the Ned rig wouldn't work.
I power fish. So this thing actually would be pretty good.
And they're not on a bed. Not on a bed.
Joe, just move.
Not
Go
on the
somewhere
bed.
else.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
somewhere
they're-
else. You heard it
They
first.
see you too.
They have a headache.
Yeah, what's the water glare? Well, it's you see him.
All right. Who else? Who else we got here? Let me see. Rafi, do you wanna answer some questions?
The carving itself didn't take that long.
Do you guys want Rafi to come on here? I mean, I don't know if you guys got to see us go through the drive-through at In-N-Out Burger with my kid, and then open mail. It was really interesting. I stand by the opinion that In-N-Out's not that good. It's highly overrated.
It's not that good, but it is way better than Whataburger.
I agree with that 100%.
I ordered everything on the menu.
I haven't been to Whataburger. We're going to do the test. We're going to go to Whataburger tomorrow, and we'll probably go through. We're going to order everything on the menu.
What they call that, a mukbang?
And we're going to see what there is. And we'll make a call live from Texas, you know?
Lone Star, does Whataburger have a secret menu?
I don't know.
They do.
I get the same thing. I don't know. I get the same thing.
And see,
Sweet
it
and
says
spicy.
it says a
Sweet and
lot.
spicy bacon burger. Like,
Sweet and spicy.
See,
I mean-
I know his order.
yeah. Why change? Why change perfection?
Well, yeah.
Ooh, it's cold, man.
What do you say?
Your mother-in-law on a hook.
See, here's the deal. I'm a foodie. Like,
But you can't say Whataburger and foodie in the same sentence.
I can. Here's why. Because a foodie, like someone who actually really, all right, here's my logic. If someone really likes food, all right, like really likes food, they're not going to go waste a meal trying something new. All right. Like that's what maybe like skinny foodies do, but they're not real foodies. Right. If you're a real foodie, like you are not burning a meal on like, oh, let me go try something new at this little new place.
Well, then how do you know it's good if you only tasted one thing?
Because it's great. Like why go somewhere else?
Okay, first of all, anyone who uses the
That
term
would be like
foodie in
having
any
sex
context is
missionary
shot.
style for the rest
On
of your
site.
life and
On
never
site.
trying anything new. I'm sorry.
That's a Californian thing.
A foodie. I'm a breathy. You know, I like oxygen. I like to consider myself a breathy.
Culver's Butter Burgers. I had those with who took me there?
Oh, Sam
Sam who?
Moore.
Sam
We went
Moore
to-
from Moore
when we
Media.
were in
We had
Michigan.
Butter Burgers.
Yeah,
That was
they were disgusting.
They weren't that good. They weren't that good either.
The
Again,
the shake was pretty good.
The
at
shake was
Culver's.
was it custard?
I think I think
Yeah, it was really good. They were really good. I don't know what the hell custard is or custard shakes are, but it wasn't that good. I'd much rather eat Shake Shack. What else? In-N-Out's good, but their fries are not good. I agree. Whataburgers, the fries are amazing. What am I most excited about in the upcoming boxes? I'm gonna drop a new bait in June. You know, June's gonna be top water month. Everything's gonna be top water. Dropping a new top water bait that I'm excited. I'm actually excited for to tell you guys. So I sent out a survey. You guys gave me a ton of feedback about the rods. I'm working with a guy out of Japan. He's going to design the rods. We've already decided upon the components, everything. He's building the spec out for me right now. We're gonna have the first line of rods before Christmas. Which is exciting. What can I tell you? Anybody got any questions about the baits they got this month? I'd love for you to call in and call in. The phone lines are open. Let's see if you got questions about the baits in the box. That's what we're here for. So who else? What else? Gary Yamamoto is going to be in the box next month. Not Gary himself, but his baits. Yeah. Monster Bass soft plastics. I'm still working on some of them. Some of them I thought really sucked, so they didn't come out. We didn't like the prototypes, so they were reworking them. I got to get them to the point where I can send them out to the team and let them all look at them. Team Art, man, killing
I
them.
might know a guy for that.
Okay. The X Zone Pro Slammer is amazing. Actually, they're just okay.
That's how you do it.
I just thought if I said that, Jeremy would come running. He didn't.
Oh, they're great. I just don't use drop shot. Make zone's fantastic, but
Elliot gishing with Fitz.
I do have the drop shot tied on.
Yeah, you don't want to gish with him?
Didn't he just call in?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey now.
Hey, no, I'll call back for top water now. That's my jam.
I did.
That's why he's dishing.
We should call him back. He's gonna get so mad at
Phone
me.
lines are open.
The phone lines are open. Hurry up and call back before.
The top water.
We're kidding, Fitz. Don't worry.
This is fancy. Who's this?
I don't know.
That's mine.
Let's talk. Yeah, so Fitz, what we'd like to do is we'd like to talk fishing. It's May. We'd love to know what your go-to setup is right now and what you're throwing.
Right now for May, I am definitely setting up with the crankbait. Is going to be the square bill variant, or even that Rolo that is inside the new box, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving that design. And of course, top water. Of course, I'm going to be throwing that Patriot because, I mean, for heaven's sakes, the Patriot just glides over the water, and every time I do get a blow up, it's just that fish ain't going nowhere. I mean, seriously, the Patriot is definitely like my favorite walking bait that I have. I mean, I can't tell you. I think I got like 5 or 6 of them.
Are those guys wrong?
Or BKK, one of two.
Either one.
Yeah.
They're both solid.
Okay, thanks. What do you throw around pre-emergent lily pads?
Excuse me. Now you say emergent lily pads, or is that what you say? I'm sorry, you broke up on me for a
Yeah.
minute. I'm in kind of a bad area.
I think we heard you say spinnerbait.
No, I was gonna say if I throw spinner baits, I normally throw them around laydowns or something like that. But when it comes to normally when I see lily pads, I can't help myself. I'm gonna be throwing something like a frog. But now if the lily pads are really concentrated, I'll try to punch through with something and see if I can't get through. Maybe a little area in there. But that's just the way that I roll with it. Like I said, when you start talking top water, that was my jam. I had definitely wanted to sit there and talk about something to do with that.
Okay.
But anyway, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm driving in the middle of downtown Atlanta, so it's just a little stressful.
No worries.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Excuse me. Anyway, so but like when we have the square bills that was in Maze, like I said, I'm loving the square bills that were in Maze box, especially with the shad spawn
I
coming
can't hear
on.
him. Can you guys hear him?
Y'all hear me all right?
No, what's he saying?
Yeah.
He's cutting in and out. All right. We lost one. I can't hear him. Fitz, are you still there? All right. Well, he was on already.
That's why didn't Mongo want to go on his Ned rant?
Yeah. Can you come on and talk about Ned rigs?
I can't stand them.
So I'm really excited. So we got 53 guests and 53 thumbs up. I don't know if that means that you all liked it or you didn't, but if you could bang that thumbs up button, I need to get to 60, and then Mongo is going to come over here and talk about Ned rigs. Let's do it. Come on, we're at 57. Let's get it to 60. Come on. I may do a giveaway that gives Monster Bass more exposure. I'll give you stuff to give away. Come on, let's get to 60 thumbs up so that we can get Mongo on here to talk about Ned rigs. Let's do 61. All right.
All right, guys. All right, guys. So if any of you have followed my channel, Ned rigs are not my thing. I mean, I'm a buzzbait swim jig.
Let's talk about buzzbaits.
Okay. What do you want to know about buzzbaits?
What are some of your favorite buzzbait modifications, and what are your favorite buzzbaits?
So first buzzbait modification that I like to do is I want to make sure the rivet is crimped, a little rivet down there at the bottom underneath the blade. I crimp that, make sure it stays put, because otherwise it'll turn, right? So you want good friction between the blade itself and the rivet. So also take a file and scuff up the bottom of the blade and scuff up the top of that rivet so you get a good squeak, metal on metal contact that it's kind of burred up, right?
Yeah.
So you want a good squeak. Another thing I do that I don't recommend you guys to do, because it's not very safe, is I will hold it out the window of the car and drive 50, 60 miles an hour down the road and get that blade spinning, because that's, millions of casts worth of friction that gets built up right there. So a little 5-mile, drive to the lake, you just made millions of casts of that thing spinning. Because the squeakier a buzzbait is, the better it is.
So what do you think about that new one from Buzzbaits? Have you seen that one?
I don't
It's supposed
know.
to be super loud.
So super loud can be good and can be bad. I mean, it's because I throw one that's insanely loud also, and there's times that it's just overpowering in my opinion. But squeak is the key. If you have loud clacking buzzbait, I mean, that's good, can be good, right? But nice crystal clear water, that might not be so good.
So what are your favorite brands of Buzzbaits?
That we're partnered with?
No,
or
I don't care.
Okay, so
I want you to look. Everyone's asking to actually answer Rick while looking in the camera.
okay, sorry. Yeah, my top 3 buzzbaits that I throw like all the time.
Okay.
In fact, I have them in the boat right now.
Okay.
Brazalo Custom Lures Bushwhacker, Motivated Fishing Revelation Buzz, which is a little 1/8 ounce dude, very like subdued buzzbait, if you will, finesse buzzbait, and then a Black's Custom Lures Toto.
You ever fished a Razor Customs?
I
think they're out of Kansas City.
Top of my head, I don't recognize it, but maybe.
Okay.
I just know I throw those 3 a lot because.
And the blades, you got a color that favorite?
I prefer just silver. Some guys like the the brass, and some guys like painted and whatever. I'm cool with just silver.
Worst buzzbait on the market. Hold on. Go.
The worst.
Oh, hold on. I
buzz-
got to make sure I don't have any in inventory. Let me think this through, because if I have them in
might be a
inventory,
horrible idea. There are some that are made by very big companies that have some design flaws.
I'm going to ask you that question offline,
That's
just
probably
in
a good
case.
idea.
Just in case I have some in inventory.
Probably a good idea.
All of a sudden, you tell me it's the worst one. I'm like, hey, surprise, guys! It's an excellent spot. Oh my god.
Yeah, there are some major companies that have design flaws, in my opinion.
Okay. Buzzbaits, and you throw them year round. What's your favorite trailer?
So I won't throw them year round. I'll throw them pretty much middle of the spawn through like November.
Yeah.
And then trailer wise, I'm all about if this time of year I want to use like a Rage Menace or a Toad or something like that, some sort of something that's got some kick and flap, right? If it's later on in the year when the bass are really, really keyed up on small shad, then I'll use like a little Castaic 1.5 jerky J swim.
Yeah.
And put that as my swim or as my buzzbait trailer.
Okay.
And that seems to work really, really well.
All right.
There's probably no better bite than a smallmouth on a buzzbait.
All right. We got a smart guy. I have Rick's too, if it hasn't changed. LOL. Let's not call my phone number. We got smart people here. Who's got questions? Call in and.
So see, same thing. He zip ties his buzzbaits to the fan to get them squeaky. So same thing. I think I did a TikTok on that once.
That's crazy.
It's all about getting loud.
What other questions, guys? Because if there's no questions, I'm gonna let you guys go.
What's the opinion on a wacky rig?
Hold on, we're gonna call someone. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Could I please speak with Brendan?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hi, Brendan. You're on the air, and we're just calling to let you know that you're no longer our favorite caller.
Well, now who is replacing me? That's who I would like to know.
Anyone, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, you didn't call in today, and it hurt my feelings.
Or last week.
Or last. No, he was there last
Well,
week.
I was really
He
busy.
did call in on Cinco de Mayo, and he had fajitas.
Jason, that's not even funny.
What,
Oh
what,
my God, that's such a good idea.
so what did you have for dinner tonight, Brendan?
Well, let me think here just for a second. I kind of forgot.
Was it today? Did you have dinner today?
Yeah, I did actually.
I look fat today.
We had, let's see, we had Chinese chicken.
All right,
So
that
it
sounds
was
great.
like a sweet and sour chicken with broccoli, fried rice, and the whole deal.
Panda
It was pretty
Express?
good. What?
Panda Express?
Nope, homemade.
All right, I got Mongo Fishing right here. Do you want to ask him a question about fishing?
Yeah, considering that he stole his zip tie squeaky tip.
That's what I do. I zip tie him to a fan and just let him run all day.
Yeah.
It worked really well. Yeah. So
I mean, it does
what
work.
do you think is John, what is the most underutilized bait for bass, do you think? Like the most underrated one that
For
people
what?
don't really think to use as often for bass?
Oh man.
I know it's a kind of broad question, but
If you were to ask someone from Steel Shed, they would tell you it's a blade bait. They're like, oh, you can use it year round.
I really don't know too much about blade baits.
Yeah.
I hear they catch big ones in the winter, but
They'll catch them in the summer too. They will. You just got to wait till the fish are keyed up and focused on a little shad. That's really a good question, man.
I mean, I've heard like the tailspins are pretty good too, but I mean, yeah, I'm not sure.
Ooh, he stumped him.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking like the best one. That's kind of a, best underutilized. Well, in my boat, the best underutilized would be the Ned rig.
There you go.
But it's because I don't use it. So it'd be the best.
I don't use the Ned rig either that often.
This is the smartest man in the world right here on the phone right now.
Well, all right, go get his mother.
Now, there's a reason why I use the drop shot way more than the Ned rig, and there's a couple of them actually. But yeah.
You ever drop?
So how's the?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yo, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. So the drop shot is like way better than Ned rig. I'm just saying. Sorry, Curly. Sorry.
You don't need to be sorry.
Yeah. It's superior because you're able to like fish it on a bed. You're able to use like a large weight and you're able to just cast it right on the bed. You just let it sit there. You can shake it a little bit and keep it on the bed as it's anchored to the bed. You can also like skip this thing like not skip it, but you can pitch it right in against docks and you can fish it deep. You can fish it on your live scope and you can even swim it if you want to. You can take like a little swim bait, like a little 4-inch easy shiner, high tech, and just swim that thing real slow, and it goes through weeds pretty easily. There's a little tip that pros do, and it's a special tip for nose hooking it, is you put a owner screw lock keeper, or like a screw basically, and put it into the bait's nose and hook through the screw and through the bait at the same time, and it keeps your bait on there longer, and you can actually catch more fish on it.
But the key to drop swimming, what you're talking about right there, is that you have to have a swim bait with a really thin tail. Otherwise, if it's too thick of a tail, it just doesn't want to kick right.
Yep.
Yeah, drop swimming is incredible.
Yeah,
There's your most underutilized.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have a whole show on the Tokyo rig.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be awesome.
Sounds like a Friday night to me. All right, man.
Is the shad spawn going on right now?
Jeremy Francis, there's a phone call for you.
I'm moving.
Hold on a second.
My wife found me. What's happening?
Hey, I was just wondering, is the shad spawn going on right now out there?
The shad spawn is going on right now, but don't tell anyone else fishing this tournament. Yes.
One of you better have a big swim bait and a big mag draft tied on that. When that starts blowing hard, it'll make those big ones start biting.
I currently have 10 rods on my deck, and all 10 of them on my deck.
Oh, totally misheard that.
And all 10 of them are some form of a moving bait, whether it be a shallow crank, a medium crank, a deep crank, a scrounger head, a chatterbait, a 6-inch mag draft, a swim jig, an underspin on a 5-inch swim bait. I mean, those are just the ones I can think of.
got the whole deal going on.
The whole deal. I've got a 4-inch paddle tail, a 5-inch paddle tail. I've got all of it right now ready to go. And then as the sun gets up around, I don't know, 9 or 10 a.m., the shad spawn will die off, and then I'll put most of those away, and I'll get out the jig, the shaky head, the, I'm trying to think of other slow moving baits that I have tied on. I don't really throw a whole lot of slow stuff. Texas rig, crawl. I'll bring out the slow moving stuff as the sun gets higher.
God, I am loving my chances.
like
The
you have a
more
plan.
Jeremy keeps talking about what he's throwing, the more likely I feel like I've got that trophy already lined up.
I mean, I could be.
I'm gonna be throwing live shiners, some hot dogs, because it's the biggest fish, right?
Some hot dogs.
I think his rules don't even state that it's bass. So
It doesn't even have to be alive.
I'm going to Whole Foods.
There is a polygraph involved in this tournament, but I think we're gonna have to break it out for some of these guys. But yeah, shad spawn's going on. So there's a big dam on this lake, and there'll be probably some shad up there. There's another big rock line that is on the south side of the lake. They'll probably have some shad spawn. There's a couple other places. This shad will also be spawning. A couple marinas. I know that Rudd is planning on taking his kayak into to fish slow with the Cinco, which sounds boring as all get out. But anyways,
He really likes that Senko nowadays, doesn't he?
he
Like, I've
does.
seen him fishing a lot. That and the Ned rig.
He does. Of course, now he's gonna get mad at me because I'm giving away his strategy. So.
Yep.
But no, there's some good spots on this lake. I mean, I think they're going to be on main lake points. I think they're going to be just inside of main lake points and creek arms.
Expensive.
And there's also some submerged road beds. There's some tree lines, but not a lot of timber and tree lines. I mean, this lake is somewhat featureless. It's kind of interesting.
So what do you think the biggest fish that will be caught in this tournament will?
Mine.
Is it 10 pounds or is it going to be?
I'm gonna say it depends on how many locals. Rick is saying 6. I'm gonna say that someone's gonna catch about a 7.5 pounder, dragging a jig somewhere on a brush pile that no one else knows about, and it's gonna be a local guy. And that local guy is not me. I don't know this lake very well, but
The fish aren't going to be shallow.
they might be in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably find some still on beds, but I don't think that's a high percentage play right now.
It's a good thing I handed out to everybody. I handed them out seekers.
No, those will work. I mean, that
But I brought the juice. I brought some secret sauce.
what's Seeker 6? Seeker 6?
I handed out 6s and 8s.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this water.
6s and 8s will work really well.
Yeah, I just caught it yesterday, and that thing works.
Wait,
It
you
works
caught
good.
your PB on an 8?
Oh no, I caught a few fish on the Seeker 6.
Yeah, double digit, right?
A little bit lower than that.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll let you know whenever I catch one on.
No,
I catch a big
we're gonna put you on the trophy room, this new section of the website.
Oh, nice.
Throwing a
Thank you.
4-inch. I think I'm throwing a 4 ounce.
All right, Brennan, we're gonna let you go since we called you and you probably got homework or some stuff you got to do.
Yep, I gotta get making baits. So,
All right,
Oh.
all right, guys. Thanks
All
for
right.
letting me call in, and good luck in the tournament.
all right. Thanks for the description of your baits. I got that, by the way.
Yep, and I'll get this shipped out later to you.
Yeah, no worries, bro. No rush, no rush. All right, man.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. So that's about it. Rafi, you want to come on here and talk to people and see what's up?
Sure.
All right, Rafi's going to talk fishing strategy and tournament tips for tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. So my strategy is actually really, really simple. It started out as a bass boat tournament, and then it went to a bass boat and a kayak tournament. And because I am terrible at fishing, nobody wanted to fish with me, so I've started my own bank tournament and set up a whole bunch of prizes. And now I'm pretty much destined to win. Yeah, so there's that. What's up, Tagged Out? Are we allowed to be drinking on this live? Oh wait, I'm wearing my. I was wearing my chat glasses. I got to switch it to my live glasses.
See if we lose thumbs up when I come back on.
Look almost identical. All right, so this is just dead air and wasted time that none of you guys are going to get back. So I really don't know. If no one's asking me any questions, I got no knowledge to drop about fishing. In fact, I do much better behind the scenes. I got Mr. Magoo over here, but that's a very old-timey reference that only Fishing with Gramps and T-Rex would get. Probably fits as well.
I understand it.
Yeah, I know you get it.
I can
Yeah.
show the buzzbaits I was talking about.
Thank God. All right. So the
If
crotchety.
they want to know.
By the way, who was it? Who had the idea? Was it Jason?
It was Jason Long.
Jason Long, who had the idea for Mongo Fishing to do a Ned rig how-to video.
It's
And
literally going to be a video of me putting my boat on the trailer and driving home.
No, I think it's. I think that's a brilliant idea because it's going to force you. You know, it's if you don't like something, and you ever had that, like, you know, growing up, you know, I like hated something or I hated someone, and my parents would always tell me, like, well, why don't you try and defend them? You know, what are you saying? Come here. Say it to my screen.
No, it's, trust me, it's got to
All right. Anyway, I think you should make a video trying to defend why Ned rigs are great. Hey, Distracto, are you showing your buzz baits or your little flammy flops or whatever?
So 2 of the 3 buzzbaits that I was talking about earlier, little motivated fishing, Revelation Buzz, little 1/8 ounce dude. I already opened this one up real quick. This is an 1/8 ounce buzzbait, so it's super small, super light. You can skip this thing no problem, right underneath boat docks, you know, whatever. It's a killer little buzzbait, and it's like the anti-buzzbait, right? Because it's pretty silent, barely hear it. But again, if you watch the rest of the video, you know, earlier, I crimped that little crimp right there. Like to run this thing out the car window as I'm driving down the road, get a little friction built up on it, get this thing so it squeaks a little bit. But this is a killer little buzzbait. No skirt. I hardly ever have skirts on my buzzbaits. So the motivated fishing Revelation Buzz. The other one that I like to throw that I have with me in a package is Brizalo Custom Lures Bushwhacker. This is a very loud buzzbait. It has a built-in clacker right here. This little brass bead right there. Can't even really get it to go, but oh, might have got bent in the car. So anyway, it's got a high-pitched clack instead of like the Booyah, for example, has a little thing that dangles down right here, and that's an aluminum on aluminum. Aluminum on aluminum. That was easy for me to say. This is going to be aluminum on brass. It makes a high-pitched tinking sound. This thing calls fish from quite a distance. Also got, you know, relatively flat, like keel-shaped head underneath here, like boat-shaped. So it gets up on pad really easy. Has a little drop design. The fish actually eat this a little bit different because it sits a little lower in the water. So this is still up top making all the ruckus. This is sitting a little bit lower. They don't really blow up on it the same way they do on most other buzzbaits. They more kind of suck it under. So you kind of got to be paying attention with this, but it is a killer buzzbait. Super loud, catches a ton of fish. But those are the 2 that I like to throw. 2 of the 3 I like to throw a lot. Motivated Fishing and Brizalo Custom Lures. Any questions? And these are both small companies in Arkansas, available online. They have Facebook pages, they have TikTok pages, and of course pages. So, what do we got?
You guys got prototypes yet? No, they're working on it right now. We gotta get out of Japan.
My bead is on a wire.
I can't keep it.
See, I mean, I hear what you're saying, blind eye fishing, but I've never thrown yours, so I can't say for sure that it is a better design. I have thrown these, so that's why I like these. But I mean, I see what you're saying. It makes sense.
And they haven't come out with crap.
What else?
Well, they are. I understand. Here's the problem. too long. He was just.
I don't know. I think so. Oh, so what do I use for trailers? Okay, so for on the really noisy one, well, this trailer right here, the Revelation Craw for Motivated, but also like a Toad, you know, like the who's it, Zoom, Horny Toad? I think it's Zoom makes a Horny Toad. That's a really good trailer for this. You can use pretty much any sort of toad. Buzzbait or big bite baits makes a good toad for that. There's all sorts of toad style lures that I like to use as the trailer for that, because again, it's gonna have that nice flat bottom, allowed to get up on plane a little faster. You can skip it underneath stuff a little better. When are we getting another swinging sugar buzz? Rick, when are they getting another swinging sugar buzz?
We will have buzz baits. I've got a buzz bait in the June box, and I've got a buzz bait in the
Is this your go-to?
September
That one
or
also.
actually, hold on.
You
I'll
use
tell you right
trailers?
now, guys. Hold on.
Can you use trailers?
Yeah.
Like the hook trailers?
Mm,
Oh, you don't?
Don't need to.
So in June, I've got Razor Customs out of Kansas City, American made, and I got it paired with some Yamamoto baits, and then I think I got a buzz bait for September, and there will be some Strike King Sugar Buzz in September.
Yeah,
So
very garlic.
there's your answer.
What do you throw your buzz baits on? Like what's happening?
So, all right, what other
So for
questions?
this one, I'll throw it on like 12-pound fluoro because it's such a light 8-ounce dude. You don't want to overpower it.
Ribbon tail worm. Yep,
I'll
yep,
throw that
yep.
on. So
7 medium heavy.
Buzz
Yeah.
bait versus Ned Rig one-on-one tournament. I
I'm
mean,
gonna win. Never.
I'm okay with that.
I'll fish never.
yeah, it's hard to say. Hard to say. So, all right, guys, listen, we're gonna say goodbye to you guys because we do have to run. We're gonna go live from Shields in just a little bit. We're going to the world's largest Shields. What is it, like 200,000 square feet or 100 and something? No, we're not eating barbecue there.
We're not?
We're going to Greater 8 or Hard 8 or something like that.
That's barbecue.
What?
That's barbecue.
It's Shields? I'm not going to Kmart to eat barbecue.
We're going to eat barbecue and then go to Shoes.
No, we're going to Shields first, then barbecue.
Yeah, no, we gotta digest the barbecue.
Yeah, we got.
Before we could eat the barbecue. Yeah, the pre-barbecue.
Yeah. How long does it take to plant a box? A long time, at least 6 months. It takes a while to figure out. And then even when I plant it, I got to find the people that are willing to put in it, because you can say, I want to put a swinging sugar buzz in there, but if they can't manufacture it in time, it's impossible to get it. Doesn't matter what we want. So yeah. So listen, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Head over to Burley, blow him up in the chat. We're gonna do the same. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.